Recently launched Vinfast electric cars are now in Hyderabad. This Vietnam-based Vinfast VF6 and VF7 electric car showroom is now open in Gachibowli, Hyderabad. In this video, let's know complete details about both these electric cars. So both these electric cars are going to compete with Tata Harrier EV, Tata Curvv EV and MG Windsor EV. So let's see how these electric cars can compete with best-selling electric cars currently in India. So without any delay, let's dive into the video. And before this, Aditya Venyan, you're watching Electric Vehicles India. Friends, before diving into the video, let me tell you a thing. Whenever customers purchase an electric car, either it might be Tata or Mahindra, they end up spending extra 70 to 80,000 for faster 7 kilowatt and 11 kilowatt portable chargers. Even after spending that much, they'll get basic features and limited controls in that charger. But here is the thing, EV customers can actually buy better chargers outside OEM like this one from Viewpoint, a reliable, trusted and family-friendly brand that has been serving the EV industry since 2019 with 12,000 happy customers across India. Their portable chargers comes in 3 power options, 3.6 kilowatt, 7.2 kilowatt and 11 kilowatt, which are compatible with most Indian EVs, and they are packed with smart features like app-based monitoring, scheduling the charging time, speed control and remote start and stop. Built with top-grade safety components for Indian conditions and globally certified. Viewpoint is also the brand behind Amazon India's massive EV charging hub in Hyderabad with 104 chargers in one location. And guess what? Their smart chargers price starts from 14,999. So you are getting more safety, more features and better control at a better price. They have portable chargers as well as wall mount chargers. So you can choose one based on your use case. All the links and contact details of Viewpoint will be in the description. Now without any delay, let's check out Vinfast electric cars. Friends, here we have Vinfast VF6 and Vinfast VF7 electric cars. Let me remind you, Vinfast is not an Indian brand. Vinfast is based out of Vietnam, but here in India they are manufacturing these electric cars in Tamil Nadu. So they set up a manufacturing plant here and they started manufacturing these both electric cars here in India. So these are made in India electric cars and they are going to export Indian made electric cars to other countries. So talking about these both electric cars, so from the front, both these electric cars might look identical, but there is huge difference. So first of all, let's talk about the dimensions of both these electric cars. The length of this Vinfast VF6 is 4.25 meters and the length of this VF7 is 4.5 meters. So there is clear difference in the length. Coming to the width, both the width are same, 1.8 meters and 1.8 meters, but there is a difference in the height. The height of this VF6 is around 1.5 meters and the height of this VF7 is 1.6 meters. And coming to the wheelbase, VF6 wheelbase is around 2.7 meters and the wheelbase of this is 2.8 meters. So there is a clear difference in the length. So that results in the interior space. So let's talk about the interiors once we get inside this electric car. So for now, let's take 360 view of both these electric cars and then let's get inside, and next let's talk about the specifications and pricing of both these electric cars. So without any delay, let's start the walk around of both these. First, let's start the walk around with VF6. So if you can see here, we have the Vinfast logo along with the DRLs over here, but the major difference between the VF6 and VF7 headlamps, here we are getting LED projector headlamps and these are the side indicators. And coming to the VF7, we'll get premium setup here. So this is a projector LED headlamp along with the side indicators mounted over here, and here we have the functional air vent to cool down the tires. The front design of VF7 is a bit premium with these chrome finishes, and here we have functional air vent to cool down the battery. This is the radar sensor, and on the top we have the camera, and under the Vinfast logo too we'll have the camera. So from the base variant you are getting 360-degree camera with both VF7 and VF6. You are getting 7 airbags standard from the base variant, and you will get alloys from the base variant too. This is the top end variant of VF6 and this is the base variant of VF7. So from the base variant you are getting all these features, and in front you will have 4 parking sensors along with the camera for VF7 as well as for VF6. So this is the front look of VF6 and this is the front look of VF7. And coming to the tires, you will get R17 inches tires with the VF6 and R18 inches tires for the VF7. And the alloy design too is a bit premium for VF6 as well as for VF7. Especially for VF7, the alloys are very beautiful. You are getting 4 disc brakes for VF6 as well as VF7. And coming to ORVM, so here we have dual finish ORVM along with side indicator and a camera over here. And this is how the handle of this VF6 looks. and this is the interiors. Let's get inside this electric car in a while. Before that, the build quality is very solid. And coming to VF7, this is how the auto flush door handles looks. Basically for other electric cars we'll push from this side, but for Vinfast electric cars we have to push from this side. This is how the door of Vinfast VF7 opens, and the interiors are fully blacked out because this is a base variant. This is a earth variant that called base, and if you go for sky variant you will get a dual tone brown color interiors. And moving back, so here we have plain, nothing much to talk about this. And coming to the rear side, here you can see, so this also feels a bit premium compared to VF6. Here we have VF7 logo. Apart from that, no logo. Here we have Vinfast logo, rear camera along with the tail lamps over here, and these are the side indicators. So the rear part of this VF7 looks so beautiful. So here we have the hidden wiper along with defogger, shark fin antenna and a stop light. And let me open the boot space once. So there is no electric function for it, and here we have 530 liters of boot space in this VF7, and we can also close both these rear seats to increase the boot space. And under this we don't have any spare tire, only we have some emergency kit. And coming to VF6, so this is the rear side of VF6. So compared to VF7, this looks a bit basic. Here we have one stop light, Vinfast logo along with the camera over here, and these are the tail lamps. And the wiper is here, defogger, stop lamp and shark fin antenna. Now let me open the boot space once. So this is 420 liters of boot space in VF6, and here too no spare tire, and we can also fold both these rear seats 40:60 ratio. Now let me close this. No electric function, but you don't need to put huge pressure in order to close this. Now let's get inside the rear cabin of this VF7 and let's see how is the rear cabin comfort. So as this is the base variant, you will get fully blacked out interiors, but I just want to comment about the seating angle of this VF7. As you can see, the seats are not straight like this, so they are reclined towards backside. So in hatchbacks and sedans we can see a small reclining angle, but in this Vinfast VF7 there is a huge reclining angle, due to which if I want to sit straight like this, I don't have any back support. So if I want to sit comfortably, so this will be my seating position. I don't know how it's going to react in the long run, but as of now many are complaining about the rear seating position of this Vinfast VF7. So if you know the aerodynamics of this seating style, please let me know in the comments. But as of now, this is how the rear cabin comfort is. So legroom is decently enough. There is no under thigh support, but legroom is very good. And talking about the headspace, it's decently good. Here we have one USB Type-C as well as two micro USB ports to charge your mobile phone, and we have two AC vents at the rear. Here we have a single magazine holder. So the rear cabin support of this Vinfast VF7 is decently good. Now let's get into the rear cabin of Vinfast VF6 and let's compare how the comfort in that electric car is. Now I am in the rear cabin of Vinfast VF6. So as this is a top end variant, you can see there is a combination of white and mocha brown colors, and as the length of this electric car is a bit small compared to VF7, so I have to compromise on the legroom as well as the under thigh support. So legroom, knee room and under thigh support is a bit less compared to Vinfast VF7. And talking about the reclining angle, so in VF6 too there is a reclining angle for the rear cabin. So I don't know what's the designing language used by Vinfast, but in both these electric cars the rear seats are reclined heavily. But compared to VF7, VF6 comfort is a bit good. And we don't have any Type-C port at the rear. We have two micro USB ports and a single air vent, single AC air vent at the rear for the rear passengers. We also have center armrest. 3 people can easily sit inside the rear cabin of this Vinfast VF6. But compared to this, the rear space in Vinfast VF7 is huge. So this is the rear cabin of Vinfast VF6. Now let's get into the driver cabin of both these electric cars and let's check out what they offer for the driver. Friends, now let's get inside this Vinfast VF7 driver cabin. Chalo. As is the base variant, you will get fully blacked out interiors in this VF7, but the build quality here is top notch. So from the base variant you will get electrically adjustable driver seat, but for the co-passenger you have to adjust it manually. So here you can see the warnings of the car doors. And talking about the interiors, The VF7 interiors are very spacious as the length of this electric car is huge. For the front passengers as well as the rear passengers, you will get comfortable seating position. This front two seats has ventilation feature, and as you can see under this 12.6 inches display, you will have piano inspired buttons. So this is for reverse, neutral, drive and parking, and this is the favorites button. Here you have wireless charging pad along with 3 cup holders over here and 1 mobile phone holder. Here you have 2 USB charging ports, and these are for hazard lights. This is to lock the doors, and with the help of this button we can increase and decrease the volume of the media. And here we have a small glove box. So this is how this infotainment system switch on and switch off. And coming to the top, here we have a sunshade along with a mirror inside it. Same for the co-passenger. There is no moonroof here because this is the base variant. Base variant is called Earth. If you go for the next variant, Sky Infinity, the third variant, you will get moonroof over here, for which you have to pay 50,000 rupees extra than Sky variant. But in this base variant, the quality of this roof is not so good. As you can see, it's going inside and it's making this annoying noise over here. Apart from this, everything feels great inside the cabin of these Vinfast electric cars. So if you go for next variant, you will get black and brown finish interiors over here. And talking about the steering wheel, so the finish is so good. So here we have the Vinfast logo. This is a 3-spoke steering wheel. On the right hand side we have cruise control setting. On the left hand side we have buttons to control this media. And coming to the levers, here we have the wiper lever, and these are the side indicators and headlamp lever. And apart from this, you will have HUD, heads up display, from the base variant. As you don't have any driver display, so company is providing heads up display from the base variant. So this is about the interiors of this VF7. Now let's get into the interiors of Vinfast VF6. Now let's get into the driver cabin of Vinfast VF6. Before that, this is the key fob of this Vinfast electric cars. So for VF6 and VF7, you will get same type of key fob, but here the finishing will be same as the car color. So for example, for that red color car, we have red color finishing over here. As this color is black, we have black color finishing. Now let's get inside. So if you can look, as is the top end variant, here we have the combination of black and mocha brown. Now let's get inside. I think you can find huge difference between VF7 interiors and VF6 interiors, as that is the base variant and this is the top end variant. Basically 90% same interior features. So now let me explain you this 12.9 inches display. On the right side, you will get driver details like a speed, estimated range, in which mode you are, and with the help of this button you can access 360-degree camera. And here you have car modes, and from here we can adjust the headlamp, and from here you can adjust the ORVMs, and from here you can open the boot space and you can on and off the wipers of this electric car. So these are the details you will get on the right side. Coming to the left side, this is the infotainment system. So here we have settings, Wi-Fi and volume option. So this is the brightness, to control the brightness of this display. And coming to the apps, here we have some apps: Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, media, EV mode, settings, and we have 3 games inside it. And the resolution of this display is very good. For example, let me open this app, and as you can see, here we got the Vinfast animation. So it's very good. As you can see, the video clarity, and I am increasing the volume. So the clarity of this display is very good. So like this, you have 3 games for your kids. And going to the EV, so you can see how much battery left, what is the expected range, and from here you can do some settings related to the battery. And here we have an app called Drive Aids. So from here you can control the ADAS features, so driver assistance, collision avoidance, parking assist. So all the ADAS features you can access from here. And coming to the settings, you have some of the basic settings over here. So these are the basic settings of this electric car. And this is the huge difference between that VF7 and this VF6. As this is the Wind Infinity variant, you have Infinity moonroof over here, and Vinfast is providing a shade or curtain for this as complimentary. So you will get this edge to edge Infinity roof if you go for Infinity variant, but you have to spend 50,000 rupees extra to get this. So if you don't want this Infinity roof, you will get that basic roof as we saw in VF7. And coming here, we'll get two cup holders. So this is the same setup as we saw in VF7. And here we have a small glove box with two USB ports and one 12-volt socket. So these are the interiors of this Vinfast VF6. Let's look at the specifications and pricing of both these electric cars. Now let's talk about the specifications and pricing of this Vinfast VF6 and VF7. First, let's start with this Vinfast VF6. Coming to the battery, this VF6 is available in a single battery pack variant. So in this VF6, we'll have 59.6 kWh battery, with which Vinfast is claiming a range of 468 kilometers on a single charge. Coming to real range, we can expect 350 to 370 kilometers. And coming to the variants, this is available in three trims. The first trim is called Earth, the second trim is called Wind, the third trim is called Wind Infinity. This is the Wind Infinity variant. In the base variant, you will have all the blacked out interiors and some basic features, and you have less power inside that, and the ex-showroom cost of that starts from 16.49 lakh rupees. If you want more power and some premium interiors, you have to go for Wind variant. So in the Wind variant, you will have 201 bhp power and 310 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 100 kmph can be done in 8.9 seconds, and the ex-showroom cost of the Wind variant is 17.79 lakhs. In the Wind variant, if you want Infinity moonroof, you have to pay 50,000 rupees extra, and the ex-showroom cost of the Wind Infinity variant costs you 18.29 lakh rupees. This Vinfast VF6 and VF7 is available in 6 different colors: white, red, black, grey, silver and mint green. Coming to the warranty, with this Vinfast VF6, company is offering 7 years or 2 lakh kilometers warranty, and this is going to compete with MG Windsor EV, Tata Car EV and Mahindra PE6. So what's your opinion on this Vinfast VF6? Please let in the comments. Now let's check out the specifications and pricing of Vinfast VF7. So in this Vinfast VF7, you will get two different battery options. So starting from the Earth variant, so this is the base variant. In this base variant, you will get same battery pack as we saw in the Vinfast VF6, same 59.6 kWh battery pack, but as the length is huge, the claimed range has dropped down. This Vinfast VF7 will get 438 kilometers of claimed range, and the ex-showroom cost starts from 20.89 lakhs. If you want more range and more power, you have to go to Wind variant. So in Wind variant, you will get 70.8 kWh battery pack, and the claimed range is 532 kilometers on a single charge, and the ex-showroom cost of the Wind variant is 23.49 lakh rupees. If you want Infinity glass roof, you have to pay 50,000 rupees extra, and if you want all-wheel drive in this VF7, you have to go for next variant, that is called Sky. In all-wheel drive, you will get 70.8 kWh battery pack, and the motor can produce 348.6 bhp and 500 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 100 kmph can be done in just 5.8 seconds, and the ex-showroom cost of that all-wheel drive variant is 24.99 lakh rupees, and if you want Infinity glass roof, you have to pay 50,000 rupees extra. For this Vinfast VF7, company is offering 10 years or 2 lakh kilometers warranty, and this is going to compete with Tata Harrier EV, Mahindra XCV9E and BYD Auto 3. So what's your opinion on this VF7? Please leave in the comments. So these are the complete details of Vinfast VF6 and Vinfast VF7. So if you found this video informative, please hit the like button or subscribe. Electric Vehicles India. Go green, go electric.